foam roller rolled away from me. Welcome everyone. Welcome Team X. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday today. We have some foam rolling that we're going to do. This is a quick 10 minutes. So if you have one of these foam rollers sitting around at your house and you are never quite sure what to do with it, follow along for the next 10 minutes and we will foam roll our muscles. So foam rolling is a form of self-myofascial release. So gets a little bit deeper than stretching. It's really great for recovery, especially if you have sore muscles or for a rest day. Some of them look like mine, just a big old piece of foam. Yours might have like some squares or ridges on it. It might be just a little bit shorter. So whatever you have, whatever style or form of a foam roller that you have will work just fine. So I'm going to tilt you down here because we're going to be down on the ground with our foam roller. If you're at home, you could be barefoot. You can also leave your tennis shoes on. Really, whatever works here. All right, so we're going to take a seat on our foam roller. Be careful because it does. It moves, right? We are going to tuck our hips in, pull your belly button in, and we're going to roll the foam roller all the way to our upper back. So you want it to be just right between your shoulder blades. If you have long hair, grab your hair with your hands so it doesn't get caught in the foam roller. Your head is resting in your fingertips, hips are lifted. And we're just going to start by foam rolling right over our shoulder blades. Sometimes the muscles in our upper back tend to get pretty tight. Remembering to breathe. So you might hear my foam roller make some noises. Just ignore that. So just rolling over your shoulder blades here. Just nice and easy. Now from here, we're going to have the foam roller stop right kind of at the bottom part of our shoulder blades. Drop your hips. Soles of your feet come together. Good. And then just let your head relax and it can go down to the ground as far as it will go. Elbows stay out wide, heart opener here. Just open up through your chest. Deep breaths. Good. Opening up our hips, our back. Just feel your rib cage open. Inhale, big deep breath. Exhale. Good. Very slowly come all the way up. Knees come in. And now we're going to take a seat back on our foam roller. Okay. All right. So our bottoms are on our foam roller. Feet are down on the ground. Cupcake hands, okay, kind of right behind you. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. So you're feeling a stretch now in your right glute, right hip. So we're going to kind of lean into that side, and we're just going to foam roll right over our right butt cheek, our right glute. Okay, maybe you find a place that feels pretty tense. You can just kind of hold it there. Okay. Maybe you do small, really foam roll one particular area. If you just have to foam roll, you have to move around, see what feels best. And maybe if there's one part that's really sore, you can just kind of go side to side with your hips. Good. Let's untangle. All right, cupcake hands. So just fingertips on the ground. It's like there's a cupcake under your hand. Left Ankle is going to cross over onto your right thigh now. So now we're feeling a stretch in our left glute. And we're just going to kind of put the pressure right on that left butt cheek, our left glute, and we're just going to foam roll that side. Foam rolling, we don't want to do it super fast, kind of at a medium to slow pace for when you're rolling. And maybe you find a spot that's pretty sore, you can kind of just go side to side, just make your range of motion a little bit smaller to really get in to that tender, sore, or muscle that maybe feels a little more tight. Good, now we're gonna have both feet flat on the ground. What you do, just general, just kind of roll just right over your backside. Good. Now from here, tuck those hips in. We're staying just on the low backs, okay? So just kind of right where your pelvis and your tailbone meet. Again, very small range of motion. Good. Bottom rolls back up on your foam roller. So now our main focus, we did the back side, we did the front side, we're going to focus on our hips. So we are going to flip it around. Okay. So we have the foam roller right over our hips, and we're going to start by focusing on our left side. So you're going to want to turn just a little bit. So it's almost like you're in a side plank, so that your left hip, kind of like where your hip flexor is resting on the foam roller. Now, this leg can be long, or you could also have it up. That kind of helps guide you a little bit more. And all we're going to do is just rock back and forth. Again, it's a small range of motion. We're really just focusing kind of on the front part of the thigh. Okay. And then if your hips are really tight, hold it there, and you could even go side to side to really kind of dig in to those hip flexors. Again, this is only 10-minute foam rolling, so each foam rolling class will kind of focus on a different part. So we won't do full body foam roll in 10 minutes. This way we can really concentrate on certain areas just a little bit more. Good. So right now my right hip isn't even on the foam roller, just my left hip is down. And you can see I'm doing a very small range of motion, rolling right over my hip flexor. Okay, so I don't roll over my hip bone ever. And now I'm going to transfer my weight to my right hip. So I kind of open my hips just slightly. Again, top leg could stay long, or you could have it slightly bent if that helps. You can even rest that leg on the foam roller. You can even rock side to side. Foam rolling is really just avoiding rolling over any joints. Just kind of feeling out. Everyone's bodies are different. So we're all going to be a little sore. Everybody's going to need a little more focus on certain areas than others. You just have to listen to your body, see, kind of foam roll, move around, see what feels best for you. Now both hips are on the foam roller, and you could just move forward and back. And then from here, sitting on our heels, foam roll, reach all the way out. Inhale up. Exhale, roll out. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, foam roll out. Deep breaths, really reach your foam roller. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope you're able to learn some new ways to foam roll your hips, your glutes, and your upper back. Make sure when you are foam rolling, you don't foam roll kind of right over your ribs and your spine. And otherwise, you are golden. All right, I will see you all. Join at 11:30 for some strength, 15 minutes of weightlifting. All right, let's get it done. See you then. Bye.